Hey guys, it's Laurel and I'm back with a new segment, and today we're going to be talking about how to know what skin type you have. Let's get into it. Okay, so basically the whole premise of this video is for you to know exactly what skin type you are. I think a lot of people have a general idea. They can identify if they have dry skin, super oily skin, things like that. But today I want to break down and kind of show you how to know if you have one of three categories, and that is oily, combination, or dry. There are variations. Some people have what we call normal skin. Some people may also fall in the category of sensitive skin, and we'll talk about that as well. But I have a really super quick, easy way for you to know exactly what skin type you have, and that is super important when you are, going to the store and picking out products that we'll talk about later that go into your skincare. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is wash our face. Or let's go back. I'm gonna explain the whole process. So basically what we're gonna do is wash our face, let it dry for 30 minutes to an hour. I have a fan I'm gonna use to kind of speed up the process. And then from there we use tissue, paper, Kleenex, toilet paper, whatever, to blot the skin. And then based on what is left on the tissue, that's how we're gonna know what skin type you have. I'm using the Body Shop Vitamin C Daily Glow cleansing polish. I really like this product because it smells like oranges and it has little beads in it, like the little polishing beads. So I feel like it gives me a light exfoliation every time. I have dry skin, so it's important that I have that in my face wash because it just gets the dead skin off. So yeah, this is a really good product. And then I also wash my face using their facial polish brush. It looks like this. It's soft and pretty thick, but I really like it. It's pretty gentle on the skin. It feels like a nice little pillow, but it just gives your skin, a nice little TLC. The electric brushes that I've seen people use work fine too. However, I would be really, really careful about using the, some of them have the attachments that are super abrasive. So I wouldn't advise you use one of those polishing heads that is a super rough brush, because you're essentially doing a hard exfoliation daily, which is not good for your skin. So keep that in mind as well. And I'm not at my sink, so I just have, a washcloth and just some, it was warm water. It's a little cool now, but whatever. And you'll need some water. So I'm gonna, normally I'd run it under the water, just get the sponge a little bit wet. Okay. Then all you need really, at least for mine, is a pea size. That's really all you need. You don't need a lot. If you find that your cleanser is you have to use a lot of it for it to work and really lather, it might not be best quality. This one in particular, it lathers a little bit at first, and then when you add the water, that's when it really gets sudsy, which is what I like. And like I said, it has a really nice citrusy smell. When you're doing any type of skincare routine, I always, remind people to do upward motions. Helps with the blood circulation, just to lift the face. And I also didn't have makeup on. So if you are doing this and you had makeup on, please take your makeup off with a makeup wipe or makeup remover. I don't know. I've seen people just go right in with the face wash and I don't feel like that's as effective. So I would highly advise just, taking a quick makeup wipe. Neutrogena, the blue pack, I don't know what it's called, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, so now you are where I am. You've washed your face. It's a little bit moist. So now the next step is to simply let it dry. Do not put moisturizer, toner, scrub. Don't do anything to your face. Just leave it as is. And you're gonna wanna just sit and just let it dry. You can let it sit for about an hour if you don't have that much time, 30 minutes. I have a fan that I just got. So I'm gonna use the fan. You do not wanna sit in front of an air conditioner. The air conditioner can change how your skin naturally dries. If you're gonna sit or use a fan, just let it be a natural fan, no AC. That's really important. My arm hurts. Okay, so at this point, your skin should be completely dry. So now what you're gonna do is take a piece of Kleenex. It could be Kleenex, I guess toilet paper, blotting paper, just a piece of thin paper. You're gonna just take a small piece and you're going to dab this on your skin. So the first place you're gonna wanna dab is your T-zone. So it's kind of self-explanatory, but the T-zone is this area across your forehead, down the middle through your nose. So if you blot in this area, I have nothing, there's no little oil marks. I don't see anything, it's completely dry. So I don't produce oil in that area naturally. If you do, if you notice that on your little piece of paper, there's little spots, little oil, little moisture, then that might mean that you have oily or combination skin. So what you're gonna do next is dab on your C-zone. You know, just the puffs of your cheeks, down through your chin, same thing. I have nothing, but if you have oil in your T-zone only and it's dry everywhere else, you have combination skin. If you have oil in your T-zone and C-zone, if you're noticing in general you kind of are oily all over, it's a little bit dewy, you have oily skin. And if you're like me, where your skin feels kind of like tight, stretchy, there's no oil anywhere, it's like you know your skin wants the moisture, dry skin. So quick recap of the skin types. Oily skin, oil in the T-zone, C-zone, everywhere, little dewy, oily skin. Oily in the T-zone only, but dry everywhere else, or normal everywhere else, combination skin. The third is just dry everywhere, no oil when you did your blot, that is dry skin. And then our two variations are normal and sensitive. So what this could mean, all this breaks down to when you're walking into a store, you know, now you know your skin type. When you're walking into a store and you know now you have oily skin, you're gonna wanna steer more towards gel-based products. So I just brought a quick example. This is something I use in my night routine. It's Daily Greens Pharmacy Oil-Free Gel Moisturizer. And you can kind of tell based on how it looks. You know, it's more translucent, it's lighter normally. And I don't want people to think that gel base is any less moisturizing than cream, which I think people think sometimes. It's just formulated differently. It smells really good. So yeah, so this is a gel base. And then I wanted to show you an example of a cream. This is the Oils of Life Intensely Revitalizing Sleeping Cream, also from the Body Shop. So this is an example of a thick cream. I use this especially in the winter time because my skin is dry, so it gets super dry in the winter time. Just like, you know, your hands do get ashy, your skin, it's the same thing. I hope this was helpful. I hope that now you have a better idea of what your skin type is, that the next time you walk into Sephora, Ulta, Walgreens, CVS, wherever you get your skincare from, you know what you're looking for. You have a better idea of the type of product you're looking for, whether it's gel-based, cream-based. And then last thing I wanted to say, I decided I'm gonna start posting on Sundays to sort of promote self-care Sundays. You know, it's a time where you can take time for yourself. And if you don't already indulge or practice, you know, skincare, it's something that you can take time to do. So I'll be posting weekly unless I'm out of town for some reason. And I'll keep you guys posted. Thanks.